Okay, good morning grade 5. This will be your video lesson for Math 5 Module 1 of second quarter with the topic word problem involving addition and subtraction of fraction. Okay, so let's start. So opening problem. So Emily walks 5/8 of a kilometer to school and George walks 7/8 of a kilometer to school. How far do they walk all together? So this seems so familiar to you. So because this is the opening problem that I have shared with you last meeting or last week or last module with the topic na addition and subtraction of fraction. Okay? So let's start. So Emily walks 5/8 of a kilometer to school and George walks 7/8 of a kilometer to school. How far do they walk all together? So discuss answering this one. So we could have 5/8 and 7/8. So look at the denominator, they are the same. So if we're the same or having like fraction, we're just going to write the denominator as it is. 8 pa rin. So then look at the numerator, that is what we're going to add. 5 plus 7 is equals 12. So yan po yung i-add natin. So since we have our answer 12/8, it is an improper fraction. We need to divide the numerator by the denominator. 12 divided by 8. So write 12 and 8 sa labas. So 8, how many 8 ang nasa 12? So isa. So that is 8. 12 minus 8 is 4. So having the answer, so we're starting writing with the numerator, which is 1, or the quotient, which is 1. So it is 1 and 4/8. So writing it down, so 1 and 4/8. So since hindi pa po tayo tapos, so let's continue. Why? Because 4/8 is not yet a simplified fraction. Kasi meron pang factor na pwedeng i-divide sa 4 tsaka sa 8. Though it is correct, we need to simplify more further our answer hanggang sa wala na silang common factor. Dividing it by their common factor, which is 4. So 4 divided by 4. So bago yan, dapat una natin sinusulat ang whole number. Kasi ang whole number hindi naman dinidivide. So writing it as is 1. And 4 by 4, 4 divided by 4 is 1. And 8 by 4 is 2. So our final answer is 1 and 1/2 of a kilometer. So isang kilometro at kalahati. So that is 1,500 meters. So let's have another one. So please read. JM8712 of a pizza while Gab848 of a pizza. How much pizza did they eat altogether? So kumain daw sila ng pizza. So 712 and 48. So anong gagawin natin? Since there's a clue word in the problem, how much did they eat all together? So dun po natin makikita what operation that we're going to use. So they ate all together is, what does it mean? It means addition. So we cannot add the denominator and the two fraction because they have the similar denominator. Magkaiba po yan. Hindi po natin pwedeng pag-adding katulad nung kanina. So since 12 and 8, we could answer that by getting their LCM. We could get the LCM by skip counting or by ladder method. So by skip counting, ang skip counting niyan ay 8, 16, 24, then 32. Stop muna tayo. So then, how about 12? 12, 24. Since may nakita tayong pareho, so that would be our LCM. Okay? Or the LCD, which is 24. Counter-check nga po natin sa ladder method kung parehas. So let's have 12 and 8. Nakalimutan nyo na po ba? So let me remind you. So 12 and 8, what are the common factors that you could use by dividing 12 and 8? So let's have 2. So we have 6 and 4. 6 and 4 ba? Meron pa ba kayo pwedeng ipang-divide? Meron pa po. So, we could have used 2. So, 6 divided by 2, which is 3. And how about 4? 4 divided by 2 is 2. Since 2 and 3 wala ng common factor, ang GCF natin or ang ladder method natin by the LCM ay 2 times 2 times 3 times 2. Ang 2 times 2 po ay GCF lang yan. Okay? GCF. And ang ladder method natin using LCM, ang LCM po natin ay mumultiply po natin lahat yan. 2 times 2 times 3 times 2. Let's have 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 3, 12. 12 times 2, 24. So, we have 24. Okay po. You could use either way kung listing multiple, or by ladder method. So, madalas mas madali mo gamitin po ang ladder method especially kapag multiple fractions po yung nandiyan. Okay? So, let's continue. So, let's have 12 naging 24. 12 naging 24, 8 naging 24. Kasi para maging similar sila, di po ba? So, what 12 naging 24 is, bakit? Kasi, you multiply 2. So, since you multiply 2 to 12, 2 times 12 is 24, you will also multiply 2 sa numerator. 7 times 2, 24. Yun yung equivalent fraction, di po ba? So, next. 8 naging 24. Why? By multiplying so, nakalimutan natin. 12 times 2 is 24. 7 times 2 is 14. Then, 8 naging 24 is by 3. Then, 4 times 3 is 12. So, carrying the sign, 14 plus 12 over 24. Okay po? Ulitin natin. So, yung 12, ulitin natin. So, yung 12 and 8 ng LCD na nakuha is 24. 12 naging 24 by multiplying 2. So, since nag-multiply ka ng 2 sa denominator, magmumultiply ka rin ng 2 sa numerator. 7 times 2 is 14. Yun po yun. Now, 8 naging 24 by multiplying 3. So, magmumultiply ka rin ng 3 sa numerator na 4. 4 times 3 is 12. So, 14 plus 12. So, 14 plus 12 is 26 over 24. So, what's our answer? It is an improper because it is a greater numerator. So, anong gagawin natin? Di-divide natin sila by long method. Okay? 26 divided by 24. So, ilan ang 24 na makukuha sa 26? Is. So, we could have, how many 26 could be in 24? So, we could have 1. And, so, subtract 26 and 24. So, parang ganito po yan. 26 divided by 24. So, our remainder would be 2. Yung remainder. So, 1 po yan. So, how many 24 in 26? So, isa. Let's clear this up. So, isa. So, 26 minus 24, which is 2. So, that is 1 and 2 over 24. 1 and 2 over 24. So, yan na po ba yung final answer natin? Hindi pa po. Okay, why? Because hindi pa siya in simplest form. So, in trying to change it in simplest form, so we have copy the whole number. And what could we use to divide 2 and 24 is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. And 24 divided by 2 is 12. So 1 and 1, 12. So that would be our final answer. How much pizza did they eat altogether? 8 altogether. So 1 whole pizza and 1 out of 12 pizza. So question, another question. How many pizza did they order? How many pizza did they order? So they ordered 2 pizzas. Kaya hindi ka naman makaka-order ng pizza na ilang piraso lang. Pagbilan nga po ng isang pirasong o 3 pirasong pizza, 5 pirasong pizza, no? So pag mo-order ka, kadalasan buo. Okay? Another question. If they ordered 2 whole pizza, 2 buong pizza, ilan ang matitira doon sa pizza kinain nila? So 2 minus 1 and 1 over 12. So anong gagawin natin subtraction dito? Diba? Since it is a whole number, you cannot subtract it with a fraction without changing the whole number into a mixed fraction. Diba? So yung 2 mo magiging 1. Tapos may kasama siyang fraction na whole number or equivalent to 1, which is 12 over 12. Bakit magiging 12 over 12? Kasi pag pinagsama mo yan, 2 rin yan, di po ba? 1 tsaka 12 over 12 is 2. Bakit 12 over 12? Kasi yung denominator mo 12. Kung 15 yan, 15 over 15. Kung 16 yan, 16 over 16. Kasi instead of having different denominator, edi gawin mo ng kapareho ng denominator para madaling i-subtract yung 1 and 1 over 12. Diba? So, since 1 lang yan, so 1 minus 1 is 0. So, 12 minus 1, which is 11 over 12. Kung yung isang buong pizza, hinati mo sa 12, kinain pa yung 1/12, isang buo, may matitira ka pang 11 over 12 na pizza. So, isang buong pizza na hinati sa 12 at wala kinuha yung isa. So, 11 over 12. Okay? So, yun po iyan. So, let's proceed to our next slide. So, adding and subtracting mixed fractions. So, let's have this one. Each week, Fred works 3.5 hours on Monday, 3 hours on Tuesday, 2 hours on Wednesday, 2 and 1/4 hours on Thursday, and 4 hours on Friday. So, mukhang mahirap, pero madali lang po yan. So, you'll just write 3 and 1/2. Yun yung mga given, di ba? So, plus 3, yun yung given. Then 2, then 2 and 1/4, and 4. So, those are given. So, what is asked? So, asked, given. So, what is asked? How many hours does he work per week? So, kadalasan, ang question po ay nasa dulo ng word problem. How many hours does he work per week? So, that is asked. So, irusulat nyo lang po yan. How many hours does he work per week? Given, operation. How many hours does he work per week? So, ilang oras daw siya gagawa? Magtatrabaho sa isang buong linggo. So, you need to add all those numbers, di ba? So, operation is addition. Addition. Then, number sentence or mathematical sentence. So, paano natin gagawin yun? Paano nyo solve? So, susulat nyo lang po is 3 and 1/2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2 and 1/4 plus 4. So, yan po yung number sentence is equal to n or any variable, kahit anong letter yan. Basta ganyan po yung gagawin yung pagsosolve. Doon nyo po papakita yon sa solution. So, having this one, kukunin nyo lahat ng whole numbers, di ba? Kapag nag-add at nagsasubtract, whole number sa whole number, fraction sa fraction. So, we have 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4 plus fraction naman 1/2 plus 1/4. Diba? Then, i-add nyo ngayon tong mga whole number. 3 plus 3, 6 plus 2, 8 plus 2, 10 plus 4, 14. And, how will you add 2 and 4? Diba dapat maging similar sila? So, magiging 4, 4. So, 4, yung 2 naging 4 kasi you multiply 2. Diba? So, kung nag-multiply ka ng 2 dito, you will also multiply 2 sa numerator. So, will you have 1 times 2 is 2. Okay? And then, since 4 siya, wala na kayong gagawin dyan. I-add nyo lang yan. Lalagay nyo lang. So, since pareho na yan. Since 4 na yan di ba? So, then, so you will have 14. And 2 plus 1, since pareho ng denominator, add the numerator. So, 3, and copy the denominator. 4. So, your answer would be 14 and 3/4. So, what's the final answer? How many hours does he work per week? Ang paggawa ng answer, final statement in a sentence, hindi 14 and 3/4 he work per week. Hindi ganon. 14 and 3/4 hours does he work per week. Mali. Ayusin nyo po yung sentence nyo. Answer it properly. He works 14 and 3/4 hours a week. Ganyan po yung pagbuo ng tamang statement or sentence. Okay? He works 14 and 3/4 hours a week. Okay? Hindi 14 and 3/4 hours does he work per week. Ginagawa nyo, pinuputol nyo, dudugtong nyo yung sagot sa final statement. Hindi po ganun. Okay? He works 14 and 3/4 hours per week. Okay? So, if you have a question, so PM me, message me. So, let's have another word problem. Try to answer this one. So, yun yung kanina. So, do this one. So, during a workshop, the English tutors ate 3 and 1/2 pizza and math tutors ate 5 and 2/3 pizza. How many pizza were ordered? So, sa hint, pizza are ordered in whole. So, how are you going to do this one? You're going to pause the video if you will answer this one. Then, as you play, means you have your answers. Okay? Pause the video and start answering. Okay, since you played your video or you started the video, let's answer now. So, let's have 3 and 1/2. So, how many pizza were ordered? So, we need to add 5 and 2/3. So, since these are the given, then the ask is the question, how many pizza were ordered? Operation is addition, and number sentence is 3 and 1/2 plus 5 and 2/3 equals to n. So, let's have the solution. So, 3 plus 5 and 1/2. So, plus 1/2 plus 2/3. So, 3 plus 5 is 8. And having the LCD of 2 and 3, which is 6. So, 2 becomes 6. What you need to multiply? It is 3. So, you need also to multiply the numerator by 3. So, 1 times 3 is 3. So, plus. So, since 3, how many 3 goes into 6 is 2. So, you will multiply it by 2. So, the numerator by also 2. So, 2 times 2 is 4. So, you will have 8. 3 plus 4 is 7 over 6. Okay? So, is that your final answer? Hindi po. It's because 7 over 6 is an improper. So, you need to divide. No? So, you will have 8 plus. So, 7 over 6 is 7 divided by 6, which is 1. So, how many 6 is 7? Isa. So, 7 minus 6 is 1. So, writing this down is 1 and 1, 6. So, 1, 1, 6. So, 8 plus 1 is 9 and 1 over 6. So, we have 9 and 1, 6. Hindi po yan ang final answer. Look at the question. How many pizzas were ordered? Hint, pizzas are ordered in whole. So, 9 and 1/6. So, 9, 1/6 yan. So, meaning, hindi ka makaka-order ng 1/6. Since may excess siya, magiging 10 pizza po yan. 10 pizzas. Okay? So, you ordered 10 pizzas kasi 9 and 1/6. May sobra pa. Ilan ang sobra sa pizza? So, kung yung isang pizza hinati mo sa 6, may sobra pang 5/6. Okay? So, how many pizzas were ordered? The answer is 10 whole pizza. Okay? Hindi ka naman makaka-order ng ano eh. Sabihin mo, pag bina-order nga po ng 9 whole pizza and 1/6. Di po ba? Okay. So, that's it. So, you may answer your module. So, let's start